Hello students and welcome to Chemistry 1A for Spring 2021. My name is Dr. Swaima and I will be your instructor for this spring semester. This is an online course that is carried entirely online in an asynchronous style, which means we will not be having any Zoom meetings during the semester for lectures or assignments. Everything will be presented to you via modules online, as I will be showing you shortly in this video. This is a 5-unit course, and it's one of the most challenging classes that you can take at PCC or any freshman level college. And if you were on campus, remember that you will be coming to school twice a week, spending 10 hours on campus every week, beside having to go home and work a minimum of 5 hours every week on assignments, homeworks, quizzes, studying, and so on. So you should expect to put no less than 15 hours per week. This is the home page that you are looking at for your class. I urge you to please take a look at the home page and review it. I have shared this information also in the welcoming letter that I have sent you. Please look at the welcome letter or the home page and review the material required, the browser requirement, and the link for office hours and the link for the syllabus, and all the important information to get started. So, this class, as I have said, will be presented to you entirely via modules. So I'm going to be walking you right now by clicking on the module tab, and you will see that the first module that you have is the orientation module. Now make sure before starting on the orientation module, if you saw there was a link in the home page to the syllabus that you can just click on, or you can click on the syllabus tab, you will need to be reading the syllabus. Now I am taking this and I am making this a very serious announcement right here. I demand that you read the syllabus. A lot of the problems that the students had encountered in all these online classes come from the fact that they do not read the syllabus. The syllabus here will be pretty long and way longer than what you used to see when we were taking classes on campus. The reason for that, it's because there is a lot of information that we have to write it down instead of just saying it in person to you. So again, I demand that you read the syllabus from A to Z, and you are responsible for every single information in that syllabus. So before you start your orientation, the first part of the orientation is this video. So once you clicked on this video, you would have, or on this link, welcome and how to navigate, you will be watching the video that you are watching right now. Then the sign-in assignments starts. They are all due Tuesday, February 16th, and they are your way to tell me you are in the class. So this is how we see who did show up and who didn't, and those who do not complete the assignments considered no show and will be dropped from the class. The sign-in assignments specifically will have questions coming directly from the syllabus. This is why I am saying you do need to read the syllabus. And it's really heavy in points. I assign 9 points because it has lots of important questions that I need you to master, and also how to upload document. There are requirements during this class of how I require you to upload documents, and you will get your first practice and your sign-in assignments, and it is important that you do it correctly there, so you will be doing it the exact same way during the whole semester. Then there will be also an orientation discussion with your classmate. It is very important to me that you have a community. Being in an online class can feel very isolating, and it is very important to do well in the class to build that community, so you start to get your classmates via the discussion. Then I'm going to click on this, Getting Started with Chem 101. This class has a online homework component attached to it. So please make me clarify this to you and pay attention. That means that you are required to finish a homework. However, this homework is run by a third party, which is the Chem 101 website. However, to get started with that, you need to click on that orientation link, and you can see here for the first time accessing the Chem 101 account, you need to start from Canvas, meaning you cannot go to the chem101.com website and start your account. That will not work. They will ask you for a code, and I don't have any code to give you. To get your account started, you need to click here, and I hope that this is clear enough. Once you click here, you're going to be led to this Load Chem 101 homework in a new window. If you click on that, you will be having the window, and then you follow the direction and you will be able to register for your account. But the start again for your Chem 101 has to be through Canvas. You cannot access it on your own in a different browser. It has to be through Canvas. The next thing I have for you is when you click next, which is this icon here, you will have an access to a document. That document, guys, we have learned from our previous experience teaching online classes that students might not always have an access to a printer. In a chemistry class, in a general chemistry class, you always have to have periodic table with you during quizzes, during exam. And to make your life easier, what I did, I put together a periodic table that can be downloaded here, but that periodic table will cover every single quiz and every single exam in this semester, meaning you don't have to print a different periodic table for exam 2 than for exam 1 or for quiz 4 or whatever. This periodic table, I combined all the material, and actually are labeled, that you will need for every part of the class, including exams and quizzes from the first quiz till the last final exam. So the reason I did that, I did it early enough before you start anything, so you get an access to a printer. You print one document once in the semester. You don't have to do it again, and you can use this document for all your quizzes and all your exams. So now if I go back, that will conclude, let's go back to modules. That will conclude our orientation module. The next module you're going to start with is module of week 1. You will see that I kept my logic and my presentation really consistent with the same manner. In every week, I will start with what I call a week introduction. In the introduction, think about it, is the study guide for that specific week. What chapters are going to be covered, problems suggested from the textbook, and also a link to the ORE, which is like the online available free resources in case you do not want to get the textbook. Although I do recommend you have the textbook because it is better and those questions are going to come from the textbook. But if you want extra resource, you can click here. So the first part of the module again is an introduction, which is a study guide for that module. Then comes the module lectures. So module 1 lecture, I only have chapter 1. Every module have a discussion. This discussion, as you will see when you read your syllabus, these discussions are meant to be running by you and for you. So this is here an opportunity when you run into an obstacle, when you have a question, is to interact with your classmates and help each other. It is graded which means those of you who will participate will get a grade, 3 points, and those who will not are letting go of those 3 points. You have to be interactive. This has been shown to be essential in our success in chemistry. So you're gonna have to be asking questions, but you also have to be helping out and answering the questions. So this is again a discussion run by you for you. Then you will see a segment called the week 1 assignment. So under here, you will see what assignments are there. Some of the assignments like this one will be in Canvas. This here is a link just to remind you that you need to go to your Chem101 account and answer the homework questions for chapter 1. Then you have week 1 labs, and those are the labs that has to be done. And as you can tell, the due date is always written underneath, but I also can show you a different way to see your due dates. And then finally, that will end week 1. Now, you will have a quiz every other week. So you will see here in week 1, we don't have a quiz. But if we go and look at week 2, we will see that we will have quiz of week 1 and 2. So on the second week, you will be quizzed with the material that was covered in week 1 and the material that was covered in week 2. Now let's go to week 3. Same thing. Introduction, lectures, assignments, labs, and then no quizzes here. Week 4, introductions, lectures, assignments, labs, and then you will see quiz of week 3 and 4. So the material you have learned in week 3 and 4. You also have 3 midterms. Week 5 will be exam 1, the first exam. Will be remotely proctored. So only exams will be remotely proctored by Proctorio. You have to make sure that you have all the equipments that are needed. You will see that in the syllabus and in the home page. And I also will give you a practice here, a quiz you need to take so you get the opportunity to try Proctorio before the exam. Now, there will be a link before every exam, say must print before taking the exam. If you printed the first periodic table that I have in the orientation module, where you can see everything you need, you definitely do not need to print this out. But if you like to print out an exam specifically for that exam, then go ahead and do it. But it's going to be the exact same document, so you don't have to keep printing it. Just printing it once will be more than sufficient. So this is how the modules look like. Now I'm going to want to take you to the syllabus tab and make you understand what's happening under syllabus here. If you click on this link here, you will be led to your syllabus, the one that I require that you read in details and understand every part of it. As you can see, it is long, but it does provide all the information that you will ask about. So make sure I already answered questions by writing the syllabus and spending many hours working on this video and on your modules. So I will not be answering questions in emails that I know the answer is in the syllabus. The other part of the syllabus is what will help you to plan. You will see what's going to be due on Tuesday, what's due on Wednesday, Thursday, what to expect every week, what's coming up. So this is your way to keep track and to understand what's coming up in the next week or where you are right now. So now if I go back to the home page, it takes you back to the basic information. You will be receiving an announcement soon from me. So when I send an email, you make sure you guys read it, or when I read an announcement. In this announcement, I will announce to you the schedule and the flyer with the information of how to access the supplemental instruction program. This program meant to help you do better by providing you with the practices and an opportunity to learn and interact with other students. A lot of students ask me, how can I improve myself? How can I get more practice? How can I get extra credit? And I will tell them, go to SI. So soon enough, you will be receiving an announcement that has all the information that you need about the SI program. This is all I needed to share with you for this class. I am so excited to have you in my class. I am so looking forward for a wonderful, successful semester with you. This is a class that will demand hard work, and I will appreciate hard work, good ethics, and good attitude. I wish you guys all the best, and I am looking forward to be working with you. Take care.